Time I had thought to myself, this is it, like this baby's coming tonight, then it was too late. Like it really was too late and things were progressing really fast at that point. That's it. I got to a point where I said to my partner, you're gonna have to ring an ambulance because this baby is coming, and he is coming now. Back with part 3 of my pregnancy, labour, birth and life stories of all 4 of my children. And today we have my 3rd child, Tayden. You've got peanut butter on your face. If you haven't seen part 1 and part 2, which is Kynan and Skylar, I'm just link them down below in the description box and you can watch them ones. I was 22 when I fell pregnant with Tayden, and I gave birth to him when I was 23. I do have photos of when I was pregnant with Tayden, so I've just sort of compiled all of them together. I had little stickers saying which week it was during my pregnancy, and the kids would jump in the photo, kind of Skylar would jump in the photo. My plan for his birth was to do a natural water birth, just the same as I had done with Skylar. Tatum was due on the 11th of April in 2017, and he was actually born on the 10th of April. He was born at 7:48 at night. I had been in labour basically all day. It would come and it would go, and he was in a posterior position, so a lot of back pain, a lot of, is this happening? Is it just the start? Is this going to go on for days? What's going to happen? I didn't really know what was going on at that stage. Later into the afternoon, I sort of had a bit of a feeling that tonight would be the night, that would be the night that he was going to come. It was a Monday, and it was the first set of school holidays for Kynan, because Kynan had gone to school that year. He had just started kindergarten, and it was the first set of school holidays. The kids were basically running amok. Kynan would have been 5, Skylar would have been 2.5. I think she turned 3 a couple of months after Tatum was born. So anyway, I had been in labour most of the day, and I thought, I'm just going to sit here, have some dinner, watch Home and Away, and that's at 7 o'clock. So if you don't know, Home and Away is my absolute favourite TV show. That is what made me leave later when I was going to the hospital for Skylar. When I was in labour with her, I'd actually been watching Home and Away. So I decided to watch Home and Away again, and I just couldn't make it through it. I was in the kitchen and I thought, this is it. I've had enough. I'm gonna have to call my mum. Mum's gonna have to come up and watch the kids. Let's get in the car, let's go to the local hospital. It was about a 20-minute drive away. And Mum's on her way up, so she was about a 25-minute drive away from where I had lived at that stage, and things were progressing really fast at that point. And I was curled up in Kynan's room, so picture like a little kid's bed with like a Nemo quilt cover, and you've got teddy bears and you've got cars and you've got books, and I have no idea why or how, but I basically crawled in there and said, that's it, I'm not moving, I can't. I'm just gonna sit down here, be in my own little bubble, be in my own little world, and just, I'm staying. That's it. I got to a point where I said to my partner, you're gonna have to ring an ambulance because this baby is coming, and he is coming now. My partner was ringing my mum, and he's saying like, where are you? You need to be here right now. And she's like, I'm coming, I can't get there any faster. So my partner's on the phone to the 000 caller, and she's saying things like, oh, you know, I'm guessing it was scripted, maybe whatever she had to say, and she's asking questions like, have the waters broken? Can you see a baby's head? And my partner's like, oh, I don't know what's happening. I have no idea what's happening. And I'm like, look, my waters haven't broken. I knew, like, I could feel my body was just ejecting the baby. Like, their head wasn't there, but we were close. And he was on the phone at 7:30. Tatum was born at 7:48. The paramedics had just walked into the room, and they said to me, all right, what we're going to do is we're just going to help you up, we're going to get you over there, we're going to pop you on the stretcher, and we're going to get you to hospital. And I'm on all fours. I've come up to my knees and I've looked him dead in the eye, and I said, mate, I am going absolutely nowhere because this baby is coming. And he's looked down and the head's crowning and Tatum's coming, and all I could see was teddy bears and cars, and I'm like, this is not how it was supposed to be. But I'm just full rolling with it now at this point. I'm like, baby's coming. Like, Tatum was born at 6 pounds 8 ounces. So for anyone following along, Kynan was 8 pounds 8, Skylar was 7 pounds 3, and Tatum was 6 pounds 8. He was actually my smallest baby. After he was born, I was just holding him out here like, you know, usually you grab him and you're like, oh, you sweet, beautiful little thing. And I'm just looking at him and like, oh my God. Like, I just couldn't stop saying, and I'm shaking, and I'm like, why is there a baby? I'm in the middle of my 5-year-old's bedroom and I've got this baby in my arms. What is happening? He was such a tiny little thing. He was so tiny and he was absolutely covered in vernix. And I remember the ambulance, the paramedic, he said to me, can I please take a photo of your baby and send it to my wife, because this is the first time I've helped a woman deliver a baby. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. Like, he was just stoked. He was in the back of the ambulance, like, you know, little phone out, oh my god, I've just helped this lady have this baby. And he's walked into the hospital. They did take me up to the hospital to get checked out. I had to stay for a few hours and they weren't going to let me go. I think I had temperature problems, like my temperature wouldn't come down. I had the shakes after birth. I had that for hours, but they let me go, and we'd come home at like midnight or something, 1 o'clock in the morning maybe. So I had absolutely no plans whatsoever to give birth at home, and the moment just happened. It was, you know, completely accidental. I remember being in the car with Skylar when I was in labour with her, and that transition from the house to the car was just absolutely traumatizing. So yeah, I really wasn't keen for the car ride again, and I felt like the labour had just, you know, like I said, it had stopped and it had started and it stopped and started, that I really wasn't sure if that was, where is your fire truck? I really wasn't sure if that was going to be the thing. And by the time I had thought to myself, this is it, like this baby's coming tonight, then it was too late. Like it really was too late to make another choice, to do anything. It was basically get the towels, get all the blankets, get everything you possibly can and lay it down all on the ground. I have compiled photos of him starting from when he was born up until his current life now. So I did take a lot of weekly photos and monthly photos and things like that at the beginning, but it shows times when he first went fishing, when he started kinder gym, I think when I've taken him for preschool orientation, so you'll see all those little bits and pieces in between as well. I got a lot more videos of him, so I think there's a lot, as in rolling, crawling, walking. It was a lot easier to find more content on Tayden. All of that stuff's still, you know, up there in the cloud.
There's your roly-poly. Okay, walk in. Walk in. I want all my face, yeah.
Okay, question and answers with Tayden. Tato, how old are you?
3.
3? Show us 3 fingers. Okay, question number 5. What is your favourite food?
McDonald's.
McDonald's? Yeah, you love McDonald's. Okay, question number 4. Who is your favourite brother or sister? Is it Kynan, Skylar, or Alira? Which one? Alira. If you have been following all of the other children's question and answers, you will note that all of them had actually said Alira. Question number 3. What would you do with $1,000?
Ollie
You would buy some lollies
and chocolate.
and chocolate?
Yes.
Would you buy a lollipop?
999. 11.
Okay, question number 2. What is your favourite colour?
Red.
Green?
No, red.
Red is your favourite colour. I thought green was your favourite colour.
Yeah.
Maybe it changes every day, hey? Question number 1. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Firework and police officer.
You want to be a fire truck
Yes.
and a police officer. Show them your fire truck. Shut up here. That's your fire truck.
Yeah.
So Tayden is currently 3 years old and he's starting preschool next year. He's only going to be going for 2 days. I think I'll send him to preschool for maybe 2 years before he goes off to big school with the other kids. He's got his fire trucks over there on his bed, trying to drive them off the side. Crash bang them. He does kinder gym. He goes to kinder gym once a week and he really loves that. He loves that a lot more than I thought he would. He really enjoys that class. We really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up. Say bye.